On the way to the airport, she received another call from her childhood friend, but as she spoke too loudly, caused the driver's uncle to take offense. As soon as Ellie stepped out of the taxi, she received a bad review and her score dropped to 4.1. She arrives at the airport in frustration, but the moment she saw the ticket agent, she smiled her trademark smile again. However, due to crew reasons, the scheduled flight had to be cancelled. Ellie made it clear that she was attending the wedding. She wanted to be transferred to the nearest flight. Luckily, there was one last flight tonight, but as only first-class seats were left, passengers must have a rating of 4.2 to be eligible. Ellie tried to explain, hoping the conductor would be accommodating, but the conductor didn't give her a chance to explain. This made Ellie very angry and she started swearing. This also angered the passengers in the queue. She got a lot of bad comments. Soon the airport police arrived, as she had violated public order. A whole point was deducted by the police. Ellie's rating instantly dropped to 3.1, but if she doesn't do it again within 24 hours, the points would be automatically restored. Now she can't get on the plane, but in order to make it to her childhood friend's wedding, she has no choice but to share a bike. But with her current rating, she can only choose one of the lower-end bikes. The man sees that she is polite and kindly arranges for her to get a better car. If she keeps driving for 9 hours, she'll be just in time for her childhood friend's wedding. Ellie spent the whole journey memorizing her speech, imagining the audience giving her high marks, and that's when her childhood friend called questioning why she hadn't come to the rehearsal. Ellie didn't tell her the truth, but promised to be on time for the wedding. Seeing her childhood friend hang up, Ellie nervously pulled out her phone, hastily giving her a positive review. She waited anxiously all the way. After receiving the 5 stars, Ellie was relieved. However, she hadn't driven for long. The car is running out of battery. She found a charging station, but because the car was so old, the charging plugs didn't match. Ellie rushed to the staff, but they ignored her pleas for help, and even gave her a bad review. She had no choice but to approach a passerby for help, but the passerby didn't want to talk to her. She even received another bad review. Ellie is furious and angry, venting her frustration, but after calming down, she came to her senses again. She had given so much to be at this wedding. It's impossible to just give up, so she took to the highway, hoping that someone would give her a ride.